Fans and fellow drivers, welcome. Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live. Pismo Beach, California. Got one heck of a show planned for you tonight. We got Front Row Racing getting it down. All this brought to you by Century 21 and JCR Epic Race Program of Heat 5. We got ourselves, like I said, a 50%er. We got a league race. This is the last points battle right here to lock them in to the playoffs. So very important race. And again, we are at Vegas, baby. Oh, we're going to be getting it done tonight. We got 15 of the baddest drivers on track, and they're going to put on one heck of a show. We're going to hopefully mirror that from here in the booth. Man, and thinking of the show here, let's get over to some of these guys. We got a little slew of characters here going to give us some demonstrations, if you will, when it comes to our, driver cams. And right now you see we got Bad Fast Marley going to go check in first. Marley, what's up, my man? Hold on, give a second. Let's get you up on these comms here. There he is. All right. Marley, we got a copy.
I got a copy, brother. What's going on, man?
Oh, man, we fired up. We're ready to go for this Vegas race, dude. I mean, shoot, we're going to have all kinds of fun. It's a long one. It's a fast one. And you guys going to show us some talent. What do you got?
Yeah, we got locked into the playoffs last week, and this week it's all about getting that W.
Nice. Yeah, kind of show your stuff, and I'm sure you're going to do it tonight, man, because we're going to see what that setup's going to be all about in that garage.
Absolutely. It's a quick one.
Oh, yeah. That's what we like to hear over here. Let's check it with Longshot. Longshot, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, buddy. Got me?
Oh, yeah. We got you. Loud and clear, and you're looking good there, buddy. Got it all set up there. Wheel dialed in. All the screens. All the views you're going to need. Looking good there, dude. Great to see you out here and back on track.
Yeah, thank you. We locked in here and just going out, no pressure, and go get the win and hopefully pick up some of the much-needed playoff points.
So I'm sensing a lot of fun is about to be had out here tonight, so pretty stoked to see that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun race. It's a very racy track. You do got your bumps in 1 and 2 that are going to play a big factor of how people can get over them, but I think overall, you can get multiple grooves going. If the high side gets rolling, it can work. So I think we'll have a really good show to put on tonight.
Ooh, I'm sure we are all looking forward to it right now. And then we're going to check in to see if Quarter Panel got his camera up. He's going to give us a little insight and views tonight. Quarter Panel, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, bud. How you doing?
We're doing good, man. Just bringing you up on camera. See if you're going to give us a little bit of show behind the wheel tonight as well with the rest of these boys.
Absolutely, bud. Just getting it set up right now.
Yep, copy that. All right, folks. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this thing. Now let's go over to that starting lineup, if we will, and see who's fast and what we're going to be dealing with tonight. All right, launching this thing off here. Now, again, this is Front Row Racing. If you're just tuning in, Front Row Racing getting it done. C21 Pro Cup here. And they got some, great sponsors. We got Century 21 on board, JCR. JCR is doing a great job funding this FRR program, and going to have a huge spot at the end for all these drivers to get paid out because of all their talents and how fast and consistent they've been becoming. So we got our one heck of a show and decent lineup here. Some intense battling, and it's about to begin here. We got clashing back on pole in that 51 Gibbs Toyota team with his qualifying time of 29.813. And he's got himself like 6 wins or something like that now, man. He's been doing himself a stellar job in this battle. And following him in outside pole is JWoww in the 21 Penske Ford team. And these guys are the JCR guys. Now, his qualifying time is 29.830. They're trying to stamp a little something here on this field tonight. They did the same thing last week. See if they can do it again. And they did. They got McLovin in that 3rd position. The 3rd member of JCR in that 10 Stewart Haas Ford team over there. And he has the 29.864 qualifying time. So all those guys right there close to each other and all in that JCR program. So showing what's up. And look at this Bad Fast Marley on the outside, that 4th position, 12 Penske Ford. Joker going to get it done with the 29.837. think I got that wrong, but we're close anyways. But yeah, he's still up there pretty good. We got long shot in that 5th position in that 19 Gibbs Toyota. 29.905 is his qualifying time. You got him. These guys are fast right now. Got True Death, look like he's gonna be rounding this up in that 6th position in that 3 RCR Chevy. We got him getting it done with the 29.907. My man True Death gonna be showing his stuff out there in that 6th position. Got Captain Cootie coming up here in that 7th position. That Stewart Haas Ford right here gonna be showing his stuff on track tonight with his 29.954 qualifying efforts. He's been showing a really good program and consistency throughout this entire season as he's been building his talents and skills throughout. We got looks like Field Filler getting it done in the 5 car, the Hendrick Chevy. His qualifying time 30.012. He's in that 8th position. Look for him to climb through the field. He's been sitting pretty good up in that top 5, and I'm sure he'll get there. We got my man Pittman, no longer the Rook, always the Rook, in that 9th position. He's at 11 Gibbs Toyota, that 30.067 qualifying time. Starting at that 9th position, going to climb through the field, work his consistencies and his programs. My man Outlaw, here we go in that 10th position, 18 Gibbs Toyota, and he's got himself qualifying time of 30.071. Starting in the 10th position, he's gonna try to work his way through. Look out for that damage, and of course, run a good line. Here we go with the 11th position, Mucka, in that 2 Penske Ford, CEO Front Row Racing. He's been putting on one heck of a season and a show, and he's going to have to prove it today, starting from a little more toward the back of the pack with the D&Q. Flash 9 also with that D&Q, starting in that 12th position, the 47 RCR car. Now, his hot rod's been doing some really trick stuff out here on track lately. He's got himself, I believe, 5 or 6 wins and get up there challenging, clashing for this. So they're going to set sail and set loose, along with Scotty B in that 13th position with his D&Q disqualifying time. And you guys got that 88 Hendrick Chevy starting from the back, but look for this man to come flying up, getting that thing up toward the front. He got that Chevy power, so he's going to be using it. We got the 14 of Deadman, or in the 14th position, number 4, Deadman, that Stuart Haas Ford. He's going to be getting it done from the back of the pack now, but he's been fast throughout, trying to prove his might and showing his stuff out there. Misfire rounding out our field in that 15th position, that 8 RCR Chevy. So he's going to be the caboose of this fast train of cars, and they're going to be getting it done over at the Vegas track tonight. So what they always say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except for that trophy tonight. And we're going to see which driver is going to take that home. LTB Garage now. Marley over there just doing himself some epic work, putting down some fast cars out there for all you guys, getting it done out there on track. So make sure you guys check out that LTB Garage. Get all this brought to you by our main sponsor, Century 21 Hometown Realty. For all your home buying and selling endeavors, look them up. All over the U.S., all over the world. All right, we're going to get our little like and subscribe on if we can. We appreciate all the help and support. We're over that 1,000 subscribers and got something special for you at the end of this program. So make sure you tune in for the very end of it, because if there's anybody who knows do something crazy around here, it's definitely LTB, and we're about to prove it. No one has an ending of a stream like this. All right, folks, so we're going to jump on over to our Around the Track, followed by our tonight's national anthem, which I think y'all might like. It's pretty special, pretty fun. And then we'll get our start engines and get this thing up on the track and fire it up here. Be back in just a moment.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, race morning. Getting ready for the Cobalt 400. Just leaving pit road. And as we leave pit road, we've got to stay off of the 18 degrees of banking in the corners, down on the flat, get up to speed. Coming around turn 2, down here on the flat of the racetrack. Pretty slippery, a lot of rubber buildup down here during the race. We blend in, coming off of turn 2, up onto the Nellis straightaway. Heading down this straightaway into turn 3. Again, multiple degrees of banking, anywhere from about 14 to 20 degrees as you go up the track around the bottom through here, and we're starting to feel some bumps come into this racetrack, and it's starting to give us some character. We saw it yesterday in the Xfinity race, how well the track widened out the groove coming down the front straightaway to start-finish line. The groove really widened out in the corners, made for some great racing. Heading down into turn 1, fastest part of the racetrack, well over 200 miles an hour on the straightaway. Down into turn 1, again, feeling those bumps, particularly here in this low lane. Shortest way around, but it's the bumpiest way around. So as we head off at turn 2, back down the Nellis straightaway, thinking about making a pit stop. So we got to kind of wave off our competitors, let them know we're going to pit. Our spotters told the other spotters we're going to make a green flag stop. Head down into turn 3. Remember, pit road speed is 45 miles an hour here in Las Vegas. A short distance to get loaded up. Hard on the brakes, off the racetrack, and 45 by the commitment line. And as we head down pit road, looking for our pit box, get our service, 4 tires and some fuel. There's a quick lap around Las Vegas on race morning. Hope you enjoyed the ride.
All right, fans, that was all brought to you by Brett Bodine there. And if you don't know who he is, shame on you. All right, that's a legend right there. But we got Timmy Hill. We're gonna jump on board with this guy real quick. He's done himself a pretty decent job on getting us some awesome track footage when it comes to demonstrating what this track is all about. So here we go. You're gonna do a little mock qualifying action, and we're gonna sit shotgun kind of over his shoulder so you don't know we're there. Let's see how he gets this thing up to speed and listen to this car. You heard we have that heavy and steep banking when it comes to these turns. Up to 20%. So these cars are gonna rocket around these things. Now he's gonna really start to crank it up right here. Listen to those RPMs just peak, man. When you think that it's done, it keeps going. Holds the bottom, releases it out, keeping it up against the wall, but not into it. Now it's a bumpy track, so these drivers are going to be fighting with this all night long, looking for that inside lane, missing those bumps, and when you have to hit them, get all over that wheel. You see how his wheel is just a rocking and a rolling there. This ain't a Sunday drive for him. Look at that. Oh yeah, hold on to that thing. You got it. We're good. That's fast, folks. That's real fast. Pretty cool. The onboard actual by Timmy Hill here. Great run. Now we got our national anthem coming up here, folks. Awesome one from Las Vegas. Can't go wrong. Thought we'd have a little fun today. So really hope you enjoy it. And we'll be back here in just a moment.
For our national anthem, sung by Strawberry Blonde.
Oh, thank you. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, broad stripes and bright stars.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshals, Big Machine recording artists, Rascal Flatts.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh, here we go, folks. Now we're good. Sorry about that. So we are just waiting for the command to fire him up here and get into the race, and we should be good to go. Just tuning in. This is Front Row. This is Left Turn Broadcast to bring you to Front Row Racing. We got race. Clock is rolling. All right. Copy that. You heard Mucka just come over there real quick, and he is giving us the countdown, and we rolling. About ready to fire up these hot rods. We got Vegas ahead of us. All right, folks. Let's see. We got just a few more seconds before we end this thing, and we should be good to go. Copy that. All right, sitting on this pole tonight, clashing again in that 51 Gibbs Toyota. Got JY on the outside with the final JCR guy, which is McLovin, in that third position. So 1, 2, 3 for JCR. Who's going to be able to get this one done and get these guys out of the top here? Because we got Marley sitting on the outside, long shot there, True Death. We got Captain all right there too. So, man, we got a who's who. And then we got some of the back runners and seeing how they're going to maneuver their way through this extremely fast field. All right, here we go. Get ready to launch into this thing. So we do have a 50% race. We have the cautions. They're set as manuals, so any contact when it comes down to car-wise gets thrown out. The cars will cross that start finish line, get into their placement, do their whole pit stops and whatnot, come back in, and then they'll do that manual green flag start, which is really cool. And this is how we like to try to keep it. Sometimes the computer doesn't quite call it the way that it's supposed to. So right now we are just getting onto the track right now as we get through our field of drivers here. You see them, what they're doing now is rotating around and getting into positions as they qualified. Flashing our pole sitter right there. Leave it on him because he's finding his way to the front. Gonna launch this thing. Now we got a decent sized field of 15 cars, and when it comes to the talents and abilities of all these guys, we should see some pretty awesome racing. All right, looks like we are about ready to drop the hammer. Light the fires, kick the tires. It's on, Big Daddy. We're at Vegas. Woo! And it's cranked up. Yeah, and that cranker upper was definitely brought to you by Citroen 21 today. Oh yeah. As you see these guys up to a fire of a start here. Lined up, following the bottom line right now, which is the preferred here. They're going to be trying to miss those bumps coming into 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 also. It's a bumpy track, so you're going to see them, you know, more or less fighting for the same line throughout this thing. And then as their tires start to wear is where we're going to see them starting to slide up a little bit, get a little loose off, and then that's when these drivers are going to try to take advantage and get it done, you know, try to get underneath them. As you see right now, the 51 of Clash is still leading this race. We got the 10 car of McLovin right there in that second position with JWoww in the 21 in third position. It's going to be a little bit of a shuffle up, and we're going to kind of go through our field here best we can. We'll pause it and stall it here on this side-by-side battle between, looks as if the 4 car Deadman and the 18 of Outlaw. Outlaw finds the bottom. Look at that. We see the 47 of Flash 9 out to the outside, trying to find his way around this track. Looking for that groove and that line. Followed with the speed. Flash did start toward the back, so he's going to have himself a little bit of a feat to make himself, you know, known in the front. He did it last week. Can it repeat it again? Now he is on a 3-win streak right now. Flash 9 is. And let's see if he can make it number 4. As he is surrounded by cars right now. Got the 18 in front, 4 underneath. It looks like the 88 of Obey right there, Scotty B. Now look at this, 47 finds himself a hole, dives to the bottom, clears, gets in front of Deadman, trying to check out. 18 still high to the outside, 88 right there on the bottom following. Now this is all a battle for, I believe, the 6th, 7th, and 8th positions here. As these guys are trying to rocket, get closer to that front line. As these guys are lined up, you see him, yep, top 6 right there. So 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th right here in your picture. This is the battle on track. We have 1 through 6 lined up pretty steady right now with Clash into the 51, still as our race leader. We have the 47 Flash 9 leading the second group, trying to get a hold of that draft, bring these cars up closer too, but when they get there, what will they do? Drivers do have to be leery of their tire wear. I do know that when it comes to the wear on these tires, it's that right rear that is going to be that culprit at the end of the day. Checking out with Scotty B now lined up behind the 4 car Deadman as these guys are starting to close in just a little bit more to those race leaders. Now that lead group, that 1 through 6th, all lined up pretty good, and they're trying to keep that momentum, but now we see some battling happening. Looks like Bad Fast Marley on the rise. Here he goes back into the 4th position. He started 4th. Finds his way back into 4th. Now behind the JCR guys. Now these guys are 1, 2, and 3. And it comes to the Heat team now. Can these guys work together to get past them, or are all 3 of these guys going to work together to stay dominant in this race? As you look at the 19, the long shot now, looking for a line on the bottom, finding an open door and taking advantage. Will he bring the 6 car of Captain Cootie along with? Only some time will tell. Well, blink of an eye, I'll tell. Here we go, into 3 and 4. Bad Fast Marley with some momentum on the outside. Clears the 19. Finds the momentum high and continues with his straightaway speed. Clearing the 19, remaining in that 4th position. On the bumper of the 21 of JWoww, sitting in that 3rd position. JCR car still holding the 1, 2, and 3 with Bad Fast Marley. First charger up on this team. Lined up pretty steady here. Let's drift back just a little bit here. Let's try to get ourselves on board the 47. I believe that they are catching these guys and catching them rather quickly now. Give a second as we get there. We go Flash 9. Yes. All right, there he is. Okay, so Flash, who's coming up through the field. He's dragging the 4 car and the 88. 2 cars you don't want to drag up there to the front. He just got them up there with. Now they have contact of the lead draft, and they're there, folks. They're there. What's the 47, the 4, and the 88 going to do? They're going to continue to work together and try to, maybe go side by side and drive themselves to the front. But they're going to hold it tough for a minute. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. Woed up, slowed up. 47 high to the outside. 4 goes underneath him. Clears. Might possibly take that position away from the 47. The 47 finds himself on the outside. There's momentum out there, though. So as long as he can keep that thing pinned up and stuck, he should be all right. His exit is what he needs to worry about. Holding it pretty good right now. Outside still. Just a moving. A little bit higher to the outside this time. Might be his Achilles heel here coming out of 2. As you see the 4 now, just holding the bottom. No, the 88 Scotty B now looking low. Whoa, possible, little bit of contact. 47 goes high, 88 goes low. And the 4 doesn't know where to go. You're like, all right. They're going to trade up positions here, flip-flop it around, and see if they can get back a little racy and get toward the front. Back of the Packer a little bit here. Yep, the 2 car, 3 car. No, they're all right there. They're starting to move their way forward as well. You find looks like Mucka in that 9th position, 10th position, 2 Dant in that 3 car. And then, I don't know who the unmarked car, that's the stealth car. That is the, hold on, we'll find him in a second. Knight Rider car right there. Getting a little heavy toward the front here. Let's get back toward it. We're on JWoww now, the 21. JWoww taking some pressure and some heat by the 19. 19 finds himself a way around the 12 car. Possibly open the door up. Everybody's battling here. Captain Cooney's up in his thing too. Oh yeah, that 6 car. Forgot about it. Never forget about Captain Cooney. But they're just all right here, battling it tough right now. As you see, more or less the top 10 under a blanket. With like 12th, 13th, and 14th right there, charging in. Tight group right here, some really fast cats. If you're just tuning in, this is Front Row Racing C21 Pro Cup. You got Tron here in the booth, a.k.a. Chris Paul Amos. And we're trying to shine with 20 laps to go in stage 1. No cautions, no contact. These guys put on one heck of a show. They better because we have Vegas, baby. Oh, just as I say that, 19. Oh, massive contact. 12 gets all of it. You see, looks like the round of green flag pit stops has commenced, and they commenced in a hurry as more or less 3/4 of the field dove down pit road. And you see the 21 now marked as our race leader. Wow, that was pretty nuts. And not sure what happened to that 12 car, but I'm sure he did some landscaping. 21 now coming in, along with the rest of the field. Marley had that contact, so I know he's probably looping back around. Hopefully he'll save himself from not going a lap down. Let's land it back on our leader. Got about 20 laps left to go here. Uh-oh, leader's in. Black flag it? Possibly. Hold up. Yes, I believe so. Leader came in. He's been in for a minute now. We're leaving it here. See, everybody, slew of cars come in. Mucka's in now. Bad Fast Marley's in. True Dance in. 51's out now. I was going to take us to a full cinder, but no way. You're crazy. We need to get back to this thing and find out who's where's and what. So to give us a moment as our lap trackers are coming back around again. Okay, so I do believe we are under caution. Yes, we are. Okay, folks, so we are under caution here. We're going to take it to a full sim. Be back here in just a moment. Oh, and folks, we are good. We are green. We are all kinds crazy on this thing. '12 car on the bottom. You seen that 3 wide just a little bit ago. Unbelievable. Excellent racing by mid-pack right here. Huge battle. She's CEO, front row racing. Mucka right there. Hard charging it on the outside. Sitting in that third position. Fourth position right now. Challenging. 12 car underneath. 10 car outside. Outside was the 10 car is McLovin. McLovin doing himself a fine job holding that outside line. Trying to keep the momentum up. And keeping the 12 car pinned low. Not letting him get that run off the corner he's looking for. To get cleared of that 10 car. Meanwhile, he's got another JCR car to worry about with that 51 of clashing. Oh man, what a pack is going on right here. This is for 5th right here. We're looking at the 5th place battle. The top 4 have kind of spread out here, but we're side by side, all kinds. 12 car underneath, Mucka high to the outside, standing out behind him. You got a who's who right there stacked up, ready to rock. The 51's trying to take a bite out of it. You got the 10 car, McLovin, True Death, trying to create some death right now as he's trying to muster his way through this field. All kinds of amazing racing. And this is all for 5th place right here. Yeah! This front row at its best. I love it. Styled out. Look at this. Gonna go 3 wide. McLovin putting on the show. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, no, we ain't moving, we ain't leaving this party, I guarantee you. But we got them 2x2 up forward, and they're just kind of chilling, making the runs, it looks like. But these guys, oh yeah, this is Top Gunning it all day long. Gonna show Tom Cruise what's up right here. These guys are on fire, but it ain't that crazy fire. It's that we fast fire. Now 12 car, Marley, bad fast. Marley takes over the lead of this crazy pack. This little mini tornado action right here. 3 wide to the outside now. 10 car outside of the 2. 2 stuck in the middle. 51 clears. 51 now on the bumper of the 12 car. Marley now holding strong. Outside, 51 looking low. Side-by-side battle. This is for 5th position right here, folks. We have 7 laps remaining in stage 1. Contact. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. 10's got the run. 10 ain't holding nothing back. He's looking low with the 51. Woo! Still up front. Not a lot. I've got Log Shot still on the battle end of things and not on the offensive. He's trying to get a piece of the 21. 21's trying to outrun him, but you still see that pack battling back there. So you see 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. First JWoww, second is Long Shot in the 19, third. Sorry, folks. Let's get over to him. Okay, there we go. Third is Captain Cootie. All right, Captain Cootie in that top 3 right now. Captain Cootie in that 6 machine. Got himself all kinds of company with the 88 of Scotty B rounding out that top 4. And then here we go. This is like 5th-ish. Just like the temperature here, 70-ish degrees. Well, it's like 5th-ish because they've been transferring 5th around like a hot minute now. Now, Phil Filler is up at this thing. Yeah! I mean, they're just like, what? Just stacking them up right here. This is awesome. This is all for 5th place. And we're coming in, I believe 4 laps remaining in stage 1. That's great. Got 1 caution, I believe it was just some mishap coming onto pit road. But nothing fierce there. Side-by-side battle, still holding. This is great. Flash right there, stuck in the middle. Now Marley looking low. They need every bonus point they can get right now because the playoffs are next week. 3 laps remaining. As the battle continues for 5th. And you just see 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th rotate through your screens right there. First is the 21 of JWoww. Second was the 19 of Longshot. Third is Captain Cootie in the number 6 machine. And then we got the 88 in 4th position of Scotty B right there. And then this is the battle for 5th right here. Boom! Obviously, we got to leave it. I mean, epic stuff right here coming in. 2 to go. Now 51 has the bead on it. Third line clears him. Field filler in this fight. 1 lap remaining in stage 1. Man, this is one great battle right here, but we're going to have to get over to our race leader on this last lap. Let's see if I can get to, there he is. Oh, nope. Battle right here, 19. All right, 21 gets the stage win. Great battle, great efforts up there for these guys. What awesome battling throughout the entire field. But JWoww gets that stage victor. We got the 19 right there in that 2nd position. Captain Cootie brings out that 3rd place. All right, so we're just kind of going through our running order here in just a moment. All right, so we're getting ready to drop the stage 2. I hope it's anything like what we just had. We don't know, but we're about to find out. All right, here we go, folks. All right, let's drop the hammer on stage 2. Hope y'all ready. Green, 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 all kinds green. Smoke them tires, we go. JWoww, our stage winner. And still sitting up there. The 19 finds his way down to the bottom. Captain Cuda right there in that 3rd position as well. 51 now in the 4th position. 88 in that 5th position. High to the outside. You got the 4 of Deadman right there behind him, giving him company. 51 trying to hold the bottom, but he's got himself a slew of characters right there with him. You got the 47 of Flash 9 right there. Bat Fast Marley in the 12 car right there. Everyone's charging for the bottom. Plus the outside's getting the momentum. Inside's getting pinched down. Outside has momentum on the, with that straightaway speed, keeping those guys pinched down there. Ooh, contact! Go, man, 51. Oh man, oh no, that was Captain Cody. Oh, Cody with an amazing save. 3 wide action. What just happened? That was awesome. That was like the save of the decade right there, because he could have came back up and wiped out everybody. Excellent driving, great maneuvering. 21 now trying to get going under attack by the 19. 19 a long shot right there on his bumper. Man, all of this fun and this great racing, we are missing out on some really cool stuff. Let's get on board long shot and figure out what is going on here. When it comes to being inside a car. All right, here we go, folks. Long shot is going to be up on your left-hand screen. Boom! So we're going to ride. Now we're going to ride really on board with them. Ha! All right. So last time we did this, I ain't going to say anything. I can't, all right, because this is too much pressure for anybody right now. As he's riding strong in that 2nd position. You see the top 5 right there. Everyone falling in. Fast run. Take a ride from the back view here. On the hood. Let's ride around a lap with them. So far, car's looking pretty good. I mean, I'm sure he's stoked that I'll be tuned in right now while he got some really good tires on this thing. And, making a good efforts here. I'm sure he don't want us to tune in when he's really fighting this thing. But we going to. Oh, yeah, we going to. So he gets the run. Woo! Man, he got himself all kinds of steam right there. Coming out of 3 and 4. Car holding nicely. Right there in that draft. As here comes the rest of the pack. How about that? Great battle now. Long shot on the bottom with the 88 high to the outside with the momentum. Trying to make the charge. Holds it. Uh-oh. 51. Contact. Looked like the 5 and the 51. Through the grass, all kinds of landscape and smoke screen up. Still keeps it pointed the right direction. Probably get up on the bumper right there and knock the grass off. They're good. Wow. It's just some great driving. Drop it on Captain Cootie. Or not. I get a little worried sometimes when I drop it on some of these drivers. I'm just saying, all right? It's just incredible racing so far. Captain Cootie sitting in that fourth position. Looks as if the 10 car, McLevin's looking low now. Captain Cootie stuck high to the outside. Look at that 47 with the run on the bottom. Following the 10 car. 10 car has the door open, and he may bring a slew of cars underneath the 10 car, or underneath the 6 car Captain Cootie. As now the 47 challenges with the 12 car right there. Massive run to the bottom. How's it woe it up? Still 6 car stuck high to the outside. 47 are going to give him a break. Let him slide back in. Top runners right here, 1st through 6th place. And the leader right now is JWoww. JWoww doing himself pretty fine job there, sir. Leading this race, starting in that 2nd position. Getting up here, enjoying that clean air. We got 27 laps remaining in stage 2. JWoww was our race, is our stage 1 winner. And he's looking to repeat that. Looks like Clashin got himself, well, after that contact, the 5 and the 51 are still together here, making a decent time on track, not looking at any dangers of going a lap down. Don't look like they have a lot of contact, damage-wise, so they should be okay. Battle right now, 10 car and the 19. 19 drifted back a little bit further now. 19 was in that 2nd position. 88 got past him. Now the 88 is up on the bumper of the 21. We have yet to see the 88 toward the front tonight, and looks like now he's found his way there. Now he's got a hold of the 21. What's he going to be able to do with it? As we got the 10 car holding strong on the bottom. The 19 doing what he can on the outside, gets some momentum back up, keeps on that right rear quarter panel, trying to slow him up a little bit. Now the 10's finally going to clear him. That was a patient pass right there. Knowing that eventually you will clear as long as you hold that line. We should be looking at green flag pit stops coming up in our near future. 47 around and slow. Uh-oh. Oh, man. May have been a mishap coming into pit road. We do understand from Brett Bodine and his descriptions of how treacherous it is coming off the steep banking onto that flat right there. You're on board Scotty B right now in that 2nd position. Scotty B started in 13th position toward the back of the field and has methodically worked his way up to the front and now sitting firm in that 2nd position right behind our leader, the 21 of JWoww. All right, let's maneuver ourselves around the field just a little bit here. See if we can find ourselves a little bit. As soon as we do that, we're going to find it. And there it is. 4 car, True Death on the outside. 4 car underneath. Looks like field filler and the 51 now. This guy's had a little bit of contact earlier. Massive, crazy save. And still finding themselves lead lapping it, no problems. In that top 10, cool. And striving forward. Marching forward, if you will, with this incredible group right here of cars. Now, I believe this is the 7th, 8th, 9th in positions right here, folks. We will be seeing green flag pit stops actually happening in the next few laps, I believe. 20 laps remaining in stage 1 as you are on board right now with that 3 car of True Death. That RCR machine rocking on the outside and rocking it hard, man. Look at that. That's good stuff. Still cleared. Okay, yep. Pit stops commencing, folks. You see Clashing coming in. Uh-oh. Outlaw trying to get her woed up and slowed up. He does. Get her in. He found it. Captain's up. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and take us back to that full cinder, if you will, and be back here in just a moment as this field cycles through.
My mom passed away in April of 2011 of a sudden brain aneurysm. She could no longer continue her life. She would want to do whatever she could to help others continue theirs. She became an organ and tissue donor and helped save and improve the lives of 66 people. Give someone more life to live. Don't wait. Please register now.
Well, this is it.
So proud of you.
Why the? Is there a Century 21 agent in the house? Yeah, I'm a Century 21 agent. Oh, great. We need your help. Now that our youngest is finally off to college, we're ready to sell our house and move to the beach. You got it. Yeah. Get up.
Stay calm. There's a Century 21 agent in the house. Smarter, bolder, faster.
You okay? I'm awesome.
All right, folks, we're going to drop you back, and we're going to drop us back on Marley. Let's see what he's up to in his cockpit today. And look at his Willow. Laid back, focused. Here you'll see Marley right there up on the left-hand side of your screen. Wheeling that thing right now. As I believe he is sitting in that top 5 position. Possibly 4th. He is battling tough right now with Captain Cootie. Captain Cootie all over his bumper, trying to take some positioning away. These guys have all been running in the top 5 throughout this entire race, and they're still battling it out right now. Got Marley up on the left-hand side of your screen. And yes, looks as if this is the battle for 4th position. Captain Cootie in that 5th spot. Good run right there for Marley. All right, let's go ahead and focus in on our tonight's leader, and that was the 21. We'll get back over to him in just a second, as we find ourselves back in the battle again with the 3-car True Death, and of course the 5-car Field Filler right there with the 4-car of Dead Man leading this group. It's a battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th positions right here, as we have 12 laps remaining in stage 2. All right, we're going to get on over to our race leaders here. Looks like that's the 19 of Longshot. Longshot also up here fighting that top 5. Looked like he is in the 3rd position behind the 10 car of McLovin. And let's drop in on Longshot for a lap or two. Another driver camera for you here, folks. Pretty cool entertainment. I really like this. These guys, like I said, just awesome efforts inside the car and outside the car, giving us these amazing videos right here, these camera actions, so we can see what these drivers are going through, the way their setups are. Gives you an idea of, you know, maybe what you're looking to strive up to, or you know, other ideas for your rig setup as well. So right now, battle for that 4th position as Captain Cootie looking underneath the 12 car, right behind the 19 of Longshot. Longshot right now just trying to hold the steady wheel and getting it done. Okay, this is the battle right now. Now Marley's closing in on the 19. Maybe a little bit different pit strategies here. 19's falling off pace just a little bit as these two are starting to close. Now, will the 6-car captain try to battle, or will he take advantage of this thing a little bit later on as we near the end of stage 2? 8 laps remaining in stage 2, folks. Right now, we're riding aboard with the 12-car of Bad Fast Marley, sitting in that 4th position, looking to capitalize, get that 3rd position away from the 19, a long shot. This is the battle right now as 1 and 2 have separated themselves just a little bit. Now Marley looking low underneath the 19. Gets some great help and a push by Captain Cootie. Captain now slides up the track with that help. Marley couldn't do much with it. Now sometimes those pushes don't really help. They actually upset your car and you don't get that grip that you need. And look at this. Here comes Captain Cootie now switching his tactics and strategies, going around the outside. But Marley nears in closer to the 19, still looking to hold that bottom as the 19 and 6 now have paired up to the outside. Now Captain Cootie gets by the outside, dives to the bottom, trying to clear the 19 at the same time in one run. Now Marley switches up his routine and his rhythm. He goes to the outside, gonna pull the same move. Twelve car of Marley still battling this thing out. Long shot right there. This is the battle for pretty much the 4th. So that this is 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions right here. This is the battle. As you see, the 10 car now, 4 laps remaining in stage 2. 10 car coming through your screen. That's 2nd place. That's McLovin. And the 21 has set sail. He's stretched out. You see him just blink right there in the top left portion of your screen there. I'd like to give a quick shout out to some of our viewers out there. Look like we got Wayne out there. We got Mac Attack. Yeah. All right, got a few people out there watching. Appreciate all the support here, and I'm sure these drivers do as well. This is still the battle right here for 3rd position as 1 and 2 have stretched it out. But now Marley looking low underneath. Oh, smooth move on the both of them. Looks like the 6 car gave a little bump and run to the 19 trying to get past him, and then Marley sets him up and takes a little 2-for-1 sail there. Now Marley in that 3rd position, and we're coming into our last lap of stage 2. great battle right here, and this is going to end it for stage 2. Does look as if the 21 is going to take this guy down again. Second stage win now for the 21 as he comes across the line. Great run for the 21. He's trying to go for that full sweep action. He's been a little quiet this season, a little more quiet than normal. Well, let's get him loud, huh? Give him a little shout out here. You got the 21. Now, stage 2 victor. You got JWoww in first, McLovin second, Bad Fast Marley in third, Long Shot fourth, Captain Cootie in that 5th position. What a great battle there. Got Clashin in 6th position coming back up. Phil Filler in 7th, True Death in that 8th, Deadman 9th, Misfire in that 10th position. Scotty B, around our 11th and 12th position is Mucka. As we get ready to launch the end of this race here, folks, here we go. Stage 3, it's on! All right, here we go. So we got our stage victor, which was JWoww. Now, 2 stages. Can he go for the full gustos and sweeps? This is it, stage 3. All kinds green. We gonna light them fires, kick tires, and drop the hammer. It's green. Let's go, boys. '21 on point. 10 car, looking low. He want to lead some of this race. He want to get some of that fresh, clean air. See where it's going to take him. But he got to 12 car of Bad Fast Marley there on his bumper with a little bit of slide. These tires are cold. Looking for the stick. And the 6 is looking to stick the bottom and get around these guys. But he's also dragging the 51 of Clashin. Clashin right there on his surge forward, trying to get back up forward. He was pole sitter, and he would like to take this win. As you see, side by side battling. The 21 now looking to try to fend off everybody. Oh! Contact there! 10 car McLovin forces the 12 car high to the outside. And Marley holds that thing. But he does leave the door, now does open the door up, and he has a slew of cars underneath him. So he's going to have to hold that outside for a minute so he can find a hole to get back down to the bottom and start his forward progression again. As he does in front of the 19 of Long Shot. Now the 10 car looking low. 21 kind of pushed a little high to the outside. Opens the door, but we've seen this run on the outside take these guys coming out of 4. Just able to get the car up and gone right here. Get it hooked up more than you can on the inside. But they're all right there. Just it's going to take one mistake, one slip up. Look like we may have had one. Back of the pack caution. All right, folks, full sender. We'll be back here in just a moment.
The Splash Cafe in downtown San Luis Obispo next to Barnes & Noble has the best deli sandwiches and fresh local fish. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also daily specials including Taco Tuesday and Chowder Madness Monday featuring their award-winning clam chowder. If you're shopping downtown slow, stop in and relax at the Splash Cafe next to Barnes & Noble. They offer quality and delicious food at affordable prices and with a friendly staff. The Splash Cafe, serving the Central Coast since 1989.
Each armpit, each strand of hair gets individual attention. You know why? Because I care. That's why I use this. Old Spice Pro Strength. The finest street legal antiperspirant you can get outside of Mexico that's not poisonous.
All right, folks, we are back. I thought we were going to go green there for just a moment. Looks like we're going to take one more lap around, which is perfectly good. Give us a second to kind of go over the field. We got JWoww in that 21 on point right there. And it looks like we got, in that second position, the 10 car of McLovin. Sitting behind him in that fourth position is the 51 of Clashin. Captain Cootie's taking over that third position on the inside. Behind him is going to be the 19 of Longshot. Longshot going to have that fifth position right there. And it looks as if, I think, Scotty B outside in sixth position. Marching back a little bit more. We got a who's who. Misfires right there in the middle of the mix. Right in front of Bad Fast Marley in that 12 car. As we are coming out of this caution and going back green. Uh-oh, possible launch there. 10 woes it up just a little bit. Make sure that the 21 clears the line before the 10 car does. Does, barely. We're up in green, but it does bottleneck things up just a little bit. Everyone's through the gears and look like getting up to speed as the 6 car looks high to the outside. Takes over that second position. And the 19 follows. 15. Or the 51 now, the 10 cars drop back. Now, Captain Cootie all over the bumper of the 21. Does he have anything for him? That was close, man. He was putting some pressure on him right now, but the pressure's on Captain Cootie. As you see, he has a 19 right there on his bumper. Everyone's on his bumper. They're all right there. Got the 51, the 10 car now following down in line. Got Scotty B on his charge forward. Here he comes. Never count out that 88. You see this is all about top 1 through 10 right here. See one slip up mishap with any of these guys toward the front, and these guys right there sitting back a little bit further can capitalize. You got True Death on his march forward as well. Looks like Bad Fast Marley right there, that 12 car. You've been running top 5 all night long. And after that last caution and strategies, we're going to see where that's going to leave everybody. If that's going to leave give these drivers enough time to march their way forward to show us what they got. And right now, Captain Cootie trying to show us what he got. And he's holding the bottom, giving it all she's got, Captain. Yeah! That's full sender. Still putting the pressure on him. Drop back just a wee bit further since I saw a bunch of side by each action back here. 4-car dead man right there in the hunt. Battle may be pursuing again with the 21. Let's get back forward. Keep looking. We're searching, but we in stage 3. We got to keep it toward the front. 40 laps remaining in this final stage of tonight's race. Just in case you're tuning in, this is Front Row Racing League C21 Pro Cup. This is their last race before the playoffs. Next week starts their playoffs. Everybody out here trying to put on a really good show, get those last bonus points they need to give them the best run they can at this championship. See who's going to get that trophy and the big bonus prize pot at the end of all them cash green bags. J-Wow now leading this field, still leading this field. He's received both stage wins and looking to do the full sweeper right here, get himself that win that he so desperately needs in this season. He's got himself a strong car because he's able to hold these guys off while they're drafting all kinds. So I can't wait to hear about the draft and what role it's playing right now. But I was under the assumption that that draft is super duper important to stay up in the front draft. That's where you want to be. And that's why these green flag pit stops are crucial and critical on when you pit and who you pit with. Still battling right here for the front. Starting to line up a little bit more. Let's strip back just a little bit. You're looking about mid-pack right here. About 8th position or so on Marley. You see the leaders right there racing by in secondary pack. So what these guys need to do, they need to line up and go fast for a minute and catch up to these dudes. We've seen it happen earlier in stage 1, led by the 47 of Flash 9. Deadman looking for the pass. And they got battle. That's not going to help their cause as we jump forward to the 19 now. Business is picking up. Along with heat in the kitchen, because look at this. Long shot under all kinds of fire attack. Got the 88 Scotty B right there. The 10 car high to the outside with the 51 all over the bumper. I say we take a gander on how busy this man is in his car. Let's do it. All right, you got long shot up on the top left of your corner there, like your screen. Long shot, all kinds of fire attack right now. You got Scotty B, the 88, one of the best out there, all over your rearview bumper and covering up your rearview mirror. Now B looking to the outside, incredible run. Tries to pinch him down, does. See if B can get that momentum on the outside to carry it. He's get that Chevy to hook up. Got that plow to planted and trying to clear him. Can't yet. Still working the outside line with the 51. And it looks like the 10 car of McLovin. Oh, wiggles. Just a little bit. Did you see him trying to save that thing? He does. Working the wheel. Doing everything he can. Hold on to his position. This is the fight for 3rd position right here. Scotty B on the outside. The 51 of Clashin right there in the mix. Followed along with McLovin. Some of the best. You're looking at them right now. Racing it tough. Side by side with each other. Woo! Good run by all these guys so far. Just kind of look around the field a little bit. See, dropping us back on the 51. Okay, so the 51's in that 4th position. They've cleared the 19 now, as you've seen. Now the 88's going to try to march his way forward with hopefully the help of the 51. Now, Captain Cootie and the 21, if these guys start battling, when they start battling, then it's gonna be game on. Because those guys are gonna catch them pretty quickly, and I believe we are coming into our green flag pit stops right now, or very soon at least. You see a lot of these cars getting wicked loose coming out of 4. They're screaming for some tires right now, I guarantee you. So far, we are on board with Clashing, and looks like he is holding strong here. The 19, a long shot right behind him. Marley may be doing some kind of pit strategy now because he did a short stop, looking for to do some kind of switch up here. He knows he has a fast car, and now he's looking to show it. 21 still our race leader, but they all have to come in for pits as we see green flag stops starting now. So I believe Marley did do that early pit stop and pit strategy. Let's see if this is going to play out to his favor in the end. The 21 is our race leader. I believe we are coming into, I believe, the 29 laps left, but we'll give you a complete update as soon as we cycle through. Marley was one of the first ones on pit road. We'll leave it on him as we go ahead and sit us over on our little full cinder action. Hopefully our last one of tonight's race. So far, everyone's been doing a pretty good job. Limited amount of cautions. We've only had 2. So, like I said, hopefully we'll keep this green flag run. Be back in just a minute. Give you a little word from Century 21.
Why choose a Century 21 agent? Because they're smarter than smart.
5 is my final offer.
Deal. We would have taken 4.
Then I want a do-over.
They're bolder than bold.
I brought cookies for my open house.
Nice, Dion. I brought this.
Is that a unicorn?
And they're faster than fast.
Hey, Apollo! They accepted your offer. Let's talk when you're done.
Hey, wait up! Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
Well, this is it.
So proud of you.
Well, hands up! Is there a Century 21 agent in the house?
Yeah, I'm a Century 21 agent.
Oh, great. We need your help. Now that our youngest is finally out to college, we're ready to sell our house and move to the beach.
You got it.
Yeah. Get up.
Stay calm. There's a Century 21 agent in the house. Smarter, bolder, faster.
You okay? I'm awesome.
Nobody can hang with my stuff. You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. You ain't first, you're last. You know, we're talking about that pretty hard not to use that reputation. Rick about it.
Should have given you a taller gear. That number 10, he just boxed you in there, but he beat you.
Neither was foul. Guys, what's so bad about second?
Screw second.
Come on back, straight back. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, bud. That's it, come on back. Come on back. Plenty of room. Do a little bit more. That's it. Come on back.
Get things done instantly with the i530 by Motorola. Only $29.99 after $50 mail-in rebate. Nextel from Sprint.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time. Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car.
How will we?
The car.
Your offer has been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
No.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing. But how will we?
The closing.
We run with a fast crowd. Tough crowd. Victory asphalt warriors. Guys have one motto. What goes around, comes around. Eye for an eye. Fender for a fender. Paybacks, promise. Races end. Rivalries don't. You got a nice ride there. Be ashamed if something were to happen to it.
Careful who you mess with, because now Impact doesn't forget. Nascar Thunder 2004, ready for everyone. EA Sports.
It's in the game.
All right, folks, we are back after that quick full sender brought to you today by Century 21. We are looking at some strategies underway right now. We got the 12 car. Looks like he did an early stop twice now, so he's on a different pit strategy as the leaders are. The leaders are now the 21, the 10, and the 51. So the JCR crew is back out in front. 1, 2, and 3. Now, will Marley have the strategy right now to take these guys down? Will this strategy play its role and pay off the dividends for the 12 car at the end? See the 6 car Captain Coot riding in that 4th position, followed by the 19 of Longshot in that 5th position. So great run by these guys. That 6 car looking to get up into that 3rd position, try to get up in that podium and bring that 19 right along with them. Looking at the battle for the 4th and 5th position right here. On board Deadman now, just kind of spot to see who's where and what. So it looks like Deadman is in that 6th position. True Death is in that 7th position. That Ford Stewart Haas machine doing great work out here on track today. Keeping it up here midfield, closer to that top 5. Same with True Death right there. That 3 RCR Chevy putting on a good show. Phil Taylor working his strategies and his car throughout this race. Seen him up toward the front. And now looks like he is just battling his car and trying to finish his run. So we see Marley in front of the 21. We have 16 laps remaining in this final stage, stage 3 of tonight's race for Front Row Racing C21 Pro Cup. Brought to you by JCR and Century 21. Good clean racing all the way through. Looks like we do have the 47s out. Possible the 88 is out. Yes, so we got some blown motors right there. Some of our best are out. Ugh, such an unfortunate business right there, but it does happen. We're sitting with our leader right now as he got around, at the moment, lap car of Marley. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this strategy and how it plays out. Now he's off sequence, that 12 car is, trying something different to break up the monotony of the JCR team. $15 laps remaining in this final stage of tonight's race. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. Been pretty hot and heavy with some good action out here. Lots of heat in the kitchen. Yep, Heat 5 definitely playing its role tonight in our racing extravaganza. with Front Row Racing. Looks like the 10 car of McLevin making his way around the 12 car. Off sequence here, we still have, I believe, another fuel cycle or another pit strategies to go through. So coming to the end, and we have, looks as if the 10 car, sorry, is coming into pit. That's the 18. They're all in these different red cars today. So 10 car just got his final stop in pit of tonight's race. He's in. 21 still last one left out. He's got something in mind. We're going to find out what. This is interesting, very interesting how the end of this race is going to be. We've been more or less all green flag run-ins, minus a couple little mishaps, but man, it's been strategies and having the ability to work your entire program that you've been designing all week long. This is what this race is giving these drivers. It's really going to show who has it getting on and off pit road, who has the consistency, whose car can last. Looking at the 18 there. Back on Captain for a minute. So 21 still our race leader. 11 laps remaining in tonight's race. As we kind of go through our cameras, going back to our race leader. Who right now is trailing behind the 18 of Quarter Panel. '18 probably already got his last stop here. 10 laps remaining in tonight's race. And here comes the 21, our race leader. Okay, here we go. All right, 21's in now. Here it comes. Will these strategies all work, or will they not? Marley with their early stop off sequence. We're going to see where that's going to put him at. So far, it's looking as if the 10 car is our race leader. 9 laps remaining. Nope. No, 10 car is in second position right now. And waiting for everything to cycle back around. Just give us a moment. All right, Marley's in for his last splash, I guess, so maybe didn't have it. All right, so it does look as if we got the 10 car out in that front. Yep, takes over that P1. 21 right behind him. Seven laps remaining. Here we go. So this is our leader at the moment. The 21 is trying to run him down. Can the 10 hold on is the question. The 21 has been super fast and consistent throughout this entire race tonight. And he's right there. You see him coming into the picture. Will he have enough time to track him down? Because I believe we're coming in 5 laps to go. 21 has got stage 1 and 2. Can he get the final victory, which is the big one? It's the main one. It's the one you want. All right, 5 laps remaining here. Inside the 5. Looking for the chase down on the rundown. The 21, here he is. He's now on the bumper of the 10 car. These are teammates. Matt on the bumper, looking low. Door is open. Here comes the 21. Trying to do the full sweep for tonight's race. Underneath him, clears him with ease. Makes that look easy. Went for that dive bomb, and man, yeah, he got it to stick. 21, now our race leader. Seems like he's got the car. Now, can he get that thing to the start-finish line with just the 3 laps left remaining? Looked like he was fighting a little bit of damage there coming into pit, so I might have delayed him as well. But looks like everything is panned out for the 21 as he's crossing that start-finish line. 2 laps remaining in tonight's race. JWoww is back, and he is coming with a vengeance. Getting ready to cross that start-finish line with 1 lap remaining. Coming up onto the bumper of Mucka. Looking low. All right, folks. Last lap of tonight's race. Here we go. JWoww. All up to him. Cameras are on you, sir. Can you maintain? 2 more corners. Here we go. JWoww looking for the full sweep for tonight. And he does it. That 21, JWoww, JCR, taking home the victory tonight. Great run, great job by the JCR of JWoww. That 21 machine nails every stage win and takes home the victory. Sweeps tonight's race. Got JWoww in first. Second is McLovin. Third is Clashin. Captain Cootie fourth. Longshot fifth. Deadman sixth. Seventh is True Death. We got 8th is Field Filler. 9th is Misfire. Oop, I missed the top 10. Give me 1 second to come back again. Come here. There we go. Mucka gets our top 10. Man, what a great race tonight here, folks. That was impressive work by all of them. We had 2 cautions, more or less an entirely green flag run by everybody. Lots of battling. Strategies being unfolded. Oh, man, that was a really good, exciting race. Very happy for everybody in all their efforts. All right, folks, we're going to take us to a quick commercial. We're going to come back with our victory lane, and then we'll get it into our post-race show and go holler at these drivers. Stick with us. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Welcome to a world where you can feel more. A world where you can see with sound. A world where you can feel force at your fingertips. Welcome to a new world of immersion.
PlayStation.
All right, folks, welcome back to Victory Lane. Here he is, the 21, Mr. Sweeper right here, blew the competition away. Lighten him up for all of you out there. The 21, JWoww, JCR, brings it home as tonight's victor right here. Get it done, yeah! Spinning that thing, having all kinds of fun. Let's tear up that grass. That's all right. We got landscapers for that. We got it. Yeah. Good little donuts there. Good looking car. Woo! Good run there. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and drop us over to our post-race show. Get a hold of these guys. All right, we're going to get over there in just a minute here. Give us 1 second as this thing's fired up. All right, we're going to bring it up right now. We got McLovin, our third place finisher up tonight. That number, no, I'm sorry, Clashing. My bad. McLovin was our second place finisher. Clashing gets our third place. There we go. We got Clashing up right now. Clashing, let me get him up on comms, and we're going to get a little interview with this guy.
I got you.
All right, there he is. My man Clashing in that 51 Gibbs Toyota team, that JCR Heat 5 team. You guys put it 1, 2, and 3 and finished it 1, 2, 3. If I don't know if that's a statement, I don't know what is, buddy. But, man, you had yourself one heck of a hot rod tonight, putting that thing on pole. And then, of course, an up-and-down race. It looked like you got yourself stuck with some kind of positioning cautions or whatnot. Had to fight through the field, make your way back up. Give us a rundown from inside the cockpit of that 51 and how your race metastasized to the third-place finish you got tonight.
Stage 1, I tried to stretch it an extra lap, and I ran out of fuel, and then I blew a tire going into pit.
Oh, wow.
But the caution happened, the caution came out somehow, and that saved me. So I started last in the restart, got up to 5th or 6th end of that stage, and then stage 2, someone got loose under me, and that shuffled me back. I think I only got back up to like 7th or 8th that stage, and then stage 3, my car was really, really bad. It was tight one run, loose the next. It just never drove the same.
Wow. So did you throw the book at it? Coming into stage 3 to try to, maybe help it out, and it went the wrong direction.
I was messing with a bunch of stuff, but I still had some speed, so I guess that's all that matters.
What do you think was the most crucial adjustment that you made on your car today that seemed to iron it out the best for you?
I lowered my left side tires.
Okay, so your lefts did what for you? Did that help tighten you up a little bit, or did
it helps turn the car? It loosens it up.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so the great little note out there for you other drivers. A little in car adjustments you can make during the race, or in race adjustments you can make. But yeah, that was a great finish there for you. You had a solid car. You were able to hold that outside line. How was that outside line, by the way?
Long run, I think the outside line was probably the quickest. It was just there's so many cars lined up on the bottom that it wasn't really a match.
Man, well, with the way you guys were able to hold your cars, side by side, so long. At points you guys were 3 wide at times, really putting on a decent race. Very impressive with your talent out there. In that 51 car, you put it on the pole, and then you finish it up in that third position. All that JCR cars right there, 1, 2, 3. You're sitting at what, 6 wins or 7 wins right now?
I don't know, but I think it's 6.
6 wins, okay. But yeah, that's a man who's on fire right now. When it comes to his wins, he loses count. All right, because he just he out there for that W. You're doing a great job. You're always you're finishing in the either winning these races or finishing in that podium. So great job and great run for you tonight and the entire JCR team.
Yeah, it was a good run for JCR. Congrats to JWoww and McLovin for like his 5th second place finish in a row. Been a struggle or bad luck for him. so he'll get it sooner or later.
Yeah. That's it, right? You gotta put yourself in those positions to capitalize, right? If you're not in that second place, you're never gonna have a chance to win it, right?
Yep.
Man, great run for you tonight, though, and congratulations for that podium finish.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and bring up McLovin now. McLovin, you got a copy.
Hey, Tron, how you doing, man?
Man, probably, not nearly as good as you, per se. I mean, you're second runner-up, but you did yourself a fine job tonight. You led a bunch of laps. You made a stamp out there on the track to let everyone know who they're messing with. And, I mean, you guys, JCR team, 1, 2, 3, starting, 1, 2, 3, finishing, that's a statement. I mean, and then, of course, the way that you're able to pilot that car around so, aggressively, but yet on the offensive and defense at the same time. Dude, man, that was some awesome running out there, dude. You got some really good footage as well and showing off that car. I mean, how was the track for you? Did you have a lot of issues with the track changing? Did you have to make adjustments as well throughout your run to keep that car on its flying pace that it was?
Stage 1, it was actually really good. I was kind of just following, clashing around there until he ran out of fuel, like he said, coming out of 2. And at that point, I happened to make a mistake. I was just cleared him down the backstretch and called that I was going to pit road, but I don't know if they didn't hear me. And it ended up causing that stage 1 accident, so I apologize to everyone for that. But overall, the car was good, man. At one point, I think I went up maybe 1 click on the wedge the entire night.
Wow.
I had a slight oversteer problem late runs, but it wasn't to the point where it wasn't really affecting the drive of the car. So I really left that alone, and the thing was really on rails, man. And I appreciate my JCR teammates, Clash and J-Well, for helping me get it tuned up, man. We showed we had speed tonight. I mean, we're all up there, all battling, and I'm glad we could get it done, man. It's kind of upsetting to get your my second place finish in a row, but showing consistency.
That's it.
There.
Man.
I'll get there.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. So we went over how he did an adjustment to his left side tires to help out with some conditions of his car and whatnot. Now, when it comes to conditions of your car, same type of question. What do you think was one of your best adjustments out there that really helped your car the most, and why?
Like I said, I just went up that 1 click on the wedge, and it was really just to try to help tighten the center a little bit, because I had a slight oversteer on entry to center, but I didn't really want to mess with more than that, man. The thing honestly was on rails.
Oh, wow.
I was just a little bit better, but the car was great, man. I can't really complain. Didn't make any adjustments, like I said. Just that 1 click on wedge is really all I needed. Other than that, I have no complaints. I really didn't touch the car all night, to be honest.
Nice. And that is one well-balanced car for you there. Now, in the last, one final question, in that last stage, all right, stage 3, at the end, you pitted a little bit earlier, right? Or did you guys pit? Yeah, you pitted a little earlier than the 21
yeah,
JWoww.
I short pitted him by about 5 laps.
Oh, okay.
I knew that I didn't have anything for him straight up. He was just a little bit better. I mean, he killed it tonight, man. So I took a strategy call, tried to get out front. It worked, but overall he was close enough to make those 4 freshies work, man. And that little bit less fuel he was able to take in the tank. But I'm definitely happy for JWoww. He's been struggling all year. He's had a lot of close second place finishes himself. So for him to finally pull through and get that first win with JCR, man,
right?
We can't no longer joke on him about being the only one without a win. So.
Right. Now you all sitting with that victory. So that's pretty awesome, man. Both the entire JCR team getting that W, stamped in the books before the end of the season. So shows that strength in that program out there. Great job for you tonight.
Thank you. And like I said, great run, JWoww. Well deserved.
And in saying that, let's get over to tonight's winner. There he is! JWoww, man! He's back! He's back in W's, dude! In W land right now, baby. There it is. Got that P1, got that victory. Started outside pole. Alright? You bought yourself one heck of a battle. But, dude, I'm sorry, but you were trying to put down a little bit of a point in the whip snap to the boys, dude. You did it, dude. Yeah, I mean, we're talking the broom action, all right? I mean, the hole-in-one thing, all right? Stage 1, I'll take it. Stage 2, I'll take it. Hey, why not? I'll take the third one. about that. Man, you were on fire tonight, bud. Great job, dude. Congratulations to you getting that victory and before the playoffs, by the way. So better late than never, right?
Yes, sir.
No, which I'm sorry?
Yep. You got a copy?
Yeah, we got you. Man.
Oh man, it's been a long time coming. Finally get my first win for the season. It's been in a long drought. Just like McLevin said, they've been picking at me. See, haven't had a win yet this whole season.
Right.
But I was about as perfect of a race you could have had it. I was down in stage 1. I was just riding behind Clash and McLevin until the fuel ran out, and I was able to go one lap further than them and miss all the mess that happened there. But it just happened perfectly where the next lap, whenever I was the leader, the race to the line was whenever I was in the pits, and I was the first one that came out on for fresh tires. And Longshot, he was riding behind me the whole stage, but it didn't seem like he had anything for me. But the only one that got me probably scared was stage 2 once I saw Scotty B come through there. But unluckily for him, he had a black flag. I wonder what it would have been nice to see what he would have had for the end of that stage, but it was just a pretty good race, and I'm just excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah, I know you are, man. That gotta be just some epic stuff out there because the field, the talent level out there is just horrendous. You guys are just on top of business out there. We're talking all-time fast laps. You're producing some of the all-time fast races in initial race time from drop the green flag to finishing. All right, and then you're battling yourself through all of this. Man, you've done some quite accomplishments out there on track, and to see you tonight really, like I said, putting the hammer down, dude, and just be like, oh, bam, I got this. We're good, dude. I mean, that was great, man. That was some pretty epic stuff. You had an awesome car. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask the other guys. I would like to ask you real quick about the draft. How crucial and detrimental was that draft? Was to stick up in there in that top group? That everybody was so nose to tail. How was that? How was the draft? How crucial was it? How critical?
I only dealt with the draft in the first stage because I was just whenever I had a bad restart to start the whole race and end up getting in third in line. But we were just riding. Nobody wanted to dive under each other, give each other trouble because we have a long race. And the draft wasn't too strong from what I saw from back in third in line, but it looked like they had a lot of runs coming from the back, and I tried to block them with Marley and Longshot. But at stage 2 and 3, I've had the lead and never gave it up, and it was I just took right off. I had a couple, I think it was Longshot stage 2, stage 1, then Scotty stage 2, and Captain Cootie at stage 3. It seemed like the second car saw that the third and on back were racing each other, and it was better not to start racing the leader and then lose time and get all up in the jumble, and just make it a more racy type race. And we just pulled off in front of the pack. And once we got that, it was just hitting your marks. And I was on cruise control at the end of the stages and the race. Nice. There was one scare whenever quarter panel. He was I think I was about to lap him in stage 2, and he ended up getting loose, hit the grass, and he came up the track, and I barely held on to it, trying to slide up next to the wall and not touch it. And but I'm just excited.
Man,
it was a good race.
Well, we've seen a couple of epic saves out there. I believe we got that one. I'm not sure. I have to look back, but we got a couple of some really awesome saves by you guys, keeping everything pointed the right direction, keeping your speeds up, only losing a minimal amount of positions, and fighting back and getting those positions back after those mishaps. Man, you guys did epic work out there tonight. Super proud of the entire front row league in their efforts tonight, and of course you, buddy, getting that vet victory you were so in line for and needed, and great to see you get that right off the bat. So congratulations to you again, bud.
Thank you, Tron. Yeah, whenever everybody else in the party chat during the race, they saw me release my emotions because I've been holding them in for all the second place finishes this season, especially the one with Flash at Bristol. It was just that close to getting the win, and but finally get the first one off my chest. Now I can feel like now come playoff time.
Yeah,
that's what I did last season. Playoff time, I just was on another level, and I feel like we're gonna continue to do the same since I finally got the first win.
Man, I mean, the way you guys have put a mark down on these guys, you know, the last 2 races in general, it's been pretty impressive. It's been JCR 1, 2, 3, JCR 1, 2, 3 again, and then you guys finished 1, 2, 3. So you guys are heading the right direction. Absolutely, 100%. Man, keep up the awesome work.
Yeah, it just not to get the first win, but finally just to get the first stage win of the season. It took all this whole season just to finally get a stage win, and once I finally just done that, it just took off.
Wow. So wait, that's right. You didn't have a stage win or anything, then you got them all in one shot, huh?
Yes, had a lot of.
That's
I've been close a couple times, but I have a lot of bad luck during the season.
Man, well, Lady Luck finally smiled on you tonight, buddy. All right, great job. Congratulations on your victory once again. Man, that's
Thank you, Tron.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude. That's putting it down. Good job, bro. To our race winner, Jay Wow, man. Super stoked there. And that is why we do this right here. It's for that type of excitement and whatnot, and that feeling at the end of the race. Woo! Let's go ahead and bring up Mucka right now. CEO of Front Row Racing. Mucka, you got a copy?
Hey, trying to get me?
Yeah, we got you, Muck. All right, Muck. How you doing, bud?
You know, just relaxing.
Yeah.
Got my normal top 10 finish.
Seen that? You know, bringing home that consistent car like normal. I mean, that's a great run. You know, you could be any happier with the field tonight. Everybody was, really working that patience. You know, giving those respects that were due and letting everyone work their cars and their strategies and what they were doing and all that hard work that you guys put into these cars, man. Great run for Front Row tonight. Mucka, you got a copy? Uh-oh, looks like we lost Mucka just for a minute. We'll probably get him back. Let's, one moment here.
Hey, you got me, Tron?
Yeah, we got him back. Okay, yep, we got you, Muck.
All right.